Let's hang on. Right. Oh well. 4-all so far. I said both they started playing their best yet, but we'll wait and see. I'm sure they'll liven up a wee bit.
We can assure you it is Graham Scales playing and not Russell.
Is that by looks or ability? Graham's usually the one with the glasses, that's how you determine it.
He is. He's just had a new tip put on that queue, and he's been doing a lot of work in the club this week, so he's not had the time to get that new tip bedded in, so he's learning as he goes with this match.
They want excuses for him.
But we won't mention that he fell down the stairs today. He'll tell you that, but it was only a couple of steps.
Aye, after he cleaned them.
I complained that the stairs were wet. It was like, they will be if you
if you pour water on steps, they usually become slippy. Tony seems to be playing pretty safe so far for what I've seen. But
yeah, he's never really the player to take chances against Scales as he's.
Scales seems to be going for a bit more, but I think it's going to bite him in the arse if he keeps going for a bit too much. Russell Scales, the money match champ. Will he ever be defeated? That is the question. I don't think so, especially since he keeps playing, as I would say, a cabbage.
He'll forever hold that title of, King Cabbage.
I can see his next money match being against his nephew Deshaun, or no, that's his loon actually. It's Scales' his nephew, not Graham's. An awkward family to have. Can only beat what's in for that year, Russell, that is correct. Tony's opened it up a wee bit there though, could be a mistake.
I believe that red on the bottom cushion does go into either corner, so I do fancy Scales from here, but that's a poor shot from himself.
Let's see, I think that goes in the middle. Can we get our side view here? I'm not allowed to touch the computer yet, I think.
Oh, I don't know, we've not got the best of angles, but it looks like it must go.
We need another camera.
Little.
And the hitting hope for the game, Scales, does not come out.
This is a high tariff shot, this one. He's played it very well.
If he can hold the white here or come back and try to take a block in the bottom.
I think he might play this with a touch of left hand side, use that yellow nearest the black as a little bumper.
Just needs to watch, he doesn't run past it. Aye, perfect. Just hopefully he doesn't miss a block, or hopefully he does.
He's fucking updated the blue again, the dafty.
I apologise, Graham doesn't know how to update a scoreboard, keeps putting the wrong one up. Ty's sort it out. I apologise for his incompetency. The tables are playing well, especially for tomorrow's finals day as well, which I'm hoping a lot of folk are going to come to. Looking like it's going to be a great day out. Dry split for Tony there. I can see them. We are now calling them challenges matches, are we?
Alright.
Yes, Russell, there is Jaeger bombs available in finals day. Thankfully, you are not here. Please. Please for best shorts.
I hope that's in regards to alcohol. Big bang.
We've got your loon running about trying to get shot glasses just now for them, so we'll see. That's the president in the room. Or in the club, shall I say. About time. Close. Thankfully, it didn't drop, to be honest. He never left himself a shot in the block.
Imagine Tony's going to play the
one up the alley here, and then if he could get a cross, fair enough. If not, just play it. Ooh. Might have
it might be alright, because I don't think he can squeeze behind that yellow, can he? But
I think it would come off on cushion, I think.
It's just all about catching it at the right angle. You know,
it's easy enough to follow it in here with the side.
That's well played.
He missed a shot like this against me and Kuss in the double, so I'd fancy him to miss it again.
Oh, didn't touch his sides. Lovely stroke.
Shit, good thing he's done that there.
Couple of weeks too late, isn't it?
At least they've updated the right one this time.
They're doing well.
There's two flames in them, well, one flame another one now.
It's the 4-frame run, from Scales. It's 4-2 down now at 6-4.
Doubles. Me and Kuss are favourites, I would say. Maybe, depends about how many pints we have.
Who are you playing?
Andre Cormier and Gav Davidson. Gav's in the pool room now, he must be practicing. Must be worried about playing me and Kuss tomorrow if he's up practicing the night before. And Kuss has went for a night in the golf course instead. Oh, where's the white ball going? Out the door.
That's the problem with that cut break.
Deshaun's in with the goodies. Deshaun. Oh, Deshaun will be getting a lucky night.
Yeah. You know what Deshaun's like when it comes to the bar ladies?
Sweaty's one of them. You could describe it as.
He uses that big 4E just to blind them.
Deshaun will be running about selling raffles or fit my cards in the morning, so everybody make sure they buy one off him. Plenty of money to be won again in the morning, then put behind the bar again.
Absolutely.
Or you could buy or sell a membership. Graham Scales will be pestering everybody tomorrow to buy one, or you'll maybe get him back in. Ricardo came in.
God,
Oh, she's alive.
yeah, it's good to see he's still alive.
He'll be in to inspect that coffin-sized locker he's got
Yeah,
himself.
exactly. Yeah, the production of the coffin has taken place. Hopefully, it's a few years before it comes into use.
We'll be putting a glass cabinet in front of it.
Glass cabinet.
Here lies Ricardo.
Hopefully, get a few more sexy balls out of him. Also, another one of the members that does put a lot of money into the place.
Membership, Davey, is £60 plus £10 for your fob. As I'm not sure if you're over 65 yet, but it'd be, what is it, £45 for over 65s and military. Then under 21s are £30 plus a fob, so £40.
Obviously, you don't have to pay for your fob again if you've already got one.
Aye.
It's just the system will be getting reset, so you'll have to provide us with a card number or come up when the bar's open, to get that fob re-registered.
The fobs will be getting reset on Monday, I think we've decided.
Yeah.
So afterwards, you'll need to come up to the club during bar hours to get your fob renewed. I did think you're over 65, Davey, I'm not gonna lie. So £45 plus your fob.
We'll need to see some ID though. I mean, if you just pull a piece of paper out your pocket, it'll be fine. We'll believe you.
A bus pass. See, we're selling memberships on a stream. That's just how good it's getting.
Absolutely. He's got away with it.
Hand up. Words can't describe in a scream.
Looks like it's straight in that pocket.
Ooh. That wasn't an easy one to hit. I think you had to go for the swerve there.
I think it's... You need to move that red next to the black.
Aye.
You've also got that, on these tables, that red on the left hand side.
Russell, you would have hit the red there. Never mind, swerve it round it. Seems to be leaving that then, so he must be looking to get another 2 shots or hoping Tony opens up or possibly open up himself.
I think he's, this red on the left hand side near the cushion. I think he's going to try and roll that, cover the pocket, and make Tony move that black ball. Hopefully, leaving out in the open, so we'll give him a good chance at clearance.
What's that, 45 minutes have played? 10 frames. He's on their 11th frame just now, so it's going quick. But I would imagine they'll slow down at some point, but it's not the best unless you can drop that in the middle, I think, and then use the angle. Depends if he really wants to go for that or not.
I think it looks like he's going to try, at the top, try and cover the bag. Whoa.
I would have went for that myself, but
yeah.
Let's give Tony a chance here now. If he can come off the back of it.
I mean, I fancy
Unless-
Tony to leave him in a hook, to be honest.
I'm not
He
sure.
played it a bit hard.
I didn't think it was a total. I think there was an edge to it.
That's Ricky and his shotgun walking through the club.
Belch for Ricardo as he moves to the snooker room.
I mean, these are the shots Scales has been struggling with this week.
He's just trying to get used to that tip.
Oh, it's
Aye, Russell, you definitely taught him Martin.
Runs in the family.
Nothing runs in that family. Tony's just got to watch how he plays this. Like, I'm not sure. I think he's obviously looking for the better angle to do with the block, but
I definitely would have played the red. Just get close at that black, you know, because you never know. Full length of the table, freshly clean table. These balls go anywhere. These tables just seem to keep rolling.
oh, but you've done a good job of the day cleaning them. Plus the balls have had a good cleaning but they'll be done again tomorrow morning as well. Just a shame there's still folk using triangle chalk.
Yeah. I mean, while Hoppy was in today, like, cleaning the table, he's literally played 5 shots, and I was like, that table's stinking again. I was like,
the mess it makes compared to the Tyome is mental. But so I used to use triangle for the while then. When I eventually did get a hang of Tyome, it was like you could see the difference was even the way you hit the shots. Some split for Tony there. Just lucky he's kind of see that 2 ins at the top just now, but
I think you play this. This
play
right hand side is the
stunt.
middle one.
Just run past it, you think, or how he's what's he got? It's not his best, but I think I'll try come off Kush here.
Sure, he should at least have the pocket covered.
That's a shot. I see. Should be a simple enough clearance here, I think.
I think it's all in this shot, getting on that, getting on the right red.
Oh, Tony.
Oh,
he's not happy with that. Leaning on his knees. I think he took it a wee bit too quick. Even if he did pull it, I didn't think he was getting out past the yellow.
I think, well, if he caught it with the right angle, he might have.
And he's got his hand up again.
Theme of the evening.
At least it's named me for once.
Aye. And I'm starting to think he's learning from you.
He'd be as well too.
Be a better player.
Better update score die.
Oh, yeah. I'm learning.
We're getting used to this, just calm down. Forky's a while tonight, so
they've put the 2 most unreliable people on the stream tonight.
I could think of somebody more unreliable. Or a few. Maybe you think double that into them?
Yeah, I'd definitely be going for that.
Even if it does hit the first day and the second, and hopefully when I move, it's over the pocket.
Right, that one that's over the pocket is one of the ones that you just didn't fancy it. Still a good shot, but I still fancy Scales to get it.
So, selling them now.
No, Richard's dating.
Well,
We need a pen for work. I'll get lost within whatever weeks.
we'll have to get them added to the store, you know, and all shit.
I'll take it. You want a pink in? We just had new club bottle openers delivered. Well, donated by Richard Stewart.
Very nice. Very nice. You just dumped them on the table there just now. How's it going? How's it?
It's going alright so far.
I think they're starting to settle in a bit more now.
Scales ran a while before Flames a wee bit then. Tony should have broken this one to be honest, but
no, he's covered well then.
just left himself a tester. But I would fancy him to get this.
Nah, he should go right.
Oh, Tony, that's 2 block. Well, 2 balls he's missing that pocket now.
So yeah, that was I thought he'd give his first dibs on them.
That's another one for the keychain.
I do.
If you can play this one right, it's yeah.
Should be an easy finish.
Well, I've stolen this today, man. He's overcooked it.
See, it's that tip again getting used to that.
Oh, okay, Snake. It's not the tip. He's just overhit it.
Reverse double. No, okay. I
Uh,
reverse double at myself.
and Lottie Losh.
I'm not the quality of game, so I don't.
It's only what you boys in the A team used to shout Abdi.
Larry Lash. That was more a PC thing.
Ah.
It was a PC Davy Leo thing.
Abdi's,
Larry Lash.
Abdi's favourite sergeant. Won't say no more.
Nobody's favourite sergeant.
Anyone wants to meet him, just get yourself Joanna's on a Saturday night.
No, I was in Johannes on Saturday night. I never seen him. I was looking for them now.
Oh, he's normally in the kebab shop kicking people out.
Aye, so he can get to the front.
You're sitting in your rhymes. That's it.
Where's the cue ball going?
Aye, good block.
It's a good block.
It's a steal, that one. Well done, Graham. That was a steal. So there you go.
Aye. Cheers, Duff. Alright, this side view does help a lot.
Yeah, it's just trial and error just now. Is it getting it in the right
well,
place? Difficult because the
more-
cable going in the back of the camera.
There's
Just
no-
now
there's,
it's.
there's no cable in the back, but it's, listen.
There's-
There's a cable with
It's probably not supposed to be, but I think it's just the
Oh,
charging cable.
Oh, is it?
So it's kind of sat at an awkward angle.
Aye.
You know, the cameraman's not here.
Well, once we get Sky TV installed, we'll see if they'll lend us one of their cameras for the broadcasting.
But it's probably a good view for the cut break, to be honest. Especially from this side.
The way we've got our lights, Davey, the overhead camera wouldn't work, but in the Grumpy and then Keith, they've got overhead cameras, like so.
You say if we wanted to do the overhead cameras, we'd have to invest in some
you would
halo lights, or
you would need to switch to two like strip lights, one on the right hand side, one on the left hand side of the table. But I don't know.
Or you get these halo ones now, which are hole in the middle.
Aye, if you were to. I think so. Folk like seeing how folk are going down on the shots as well. You get to see, but an overhead camera would be good as well. But we're not able to end up with too many angles. Well, hey, cameras all about the place.
Some weird dancing going on from Graham there.
I'm not sure what he was doing with his arm. I've just seen it on the delayed version.
Oh, Graham.
Not sure what's wrong with him tonight. Like, are we saying he got worked too hard today? Golden break for nah, probably not. No, someone you can put forward at the AGM if you want to. I was there, but there's currently a golden break and block all the rules, but can always be changed. Not sure. The only unfair advantage is like in a new club table, the golden break is probably pretty not easy, but there's a good chance of getting it. As to somewhere where the conditions aren't as good, it's kind of hard to.
I mean, it's bad enough turning up on your Wednesday night and someone break dishes you. You imagine just like someone's just broke off and the black's gone and choose for the game, pal.
You knock a block in the white and you're just looking about. Hopefully they that kind of deals. I'll just rock them up again. It's a good shot. If you leave some sort of plant here, it's just the one doing beside that red and the left hand bottom cushion.
Taking it early. It's a difficult little shot, this.
If he can pop back out and take that one at the top left. There.
He's rushed. I think he rushed
He
that
got into
one.
that off a quick like, so the scales will just push this end in the bottom.
I think that's going
Going right in. If we take this one at the top, The 2 at the bottom, and the 1 up next up left on middle. That's his last ball.
Definitely doesn't need to do a lot with his cue ball. Just bring it back a touch.
I think he might have left this one in the middle here. With the kind of
He's got to avoid the cannon and the yellow on that top cushion. I think I'd be trying to play this one in the middle and then just.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if is he looking at cut. Or is he trying to
I don't know. If
play that one up at the top of the. Oh, it's a shot.
Aye.
Ooh, is it? A good one to cover the ball though. Hopefully, if Tony can get the right angle up here. Oh,
some will say he played that shot.
Yeah.
That's the shot Regan would have gone for. I know.
You could see the plant in the block straight away there. Like, I think it's the first time Tony's had his hand up anyway, so a bit time. Oh,
I
best.
tell you what, he's not left himself a nice shot. Yeah.
Even if it does hang, it's.
He's left it.
Go to our side V toy. See, I think. Oh, it definitely goes.
Definitely goes. Well, at least he's got half a pocket.
I think if we can just roll this one up, even just leave the white safe.
Playing this shot, yeah, we'll see how confident he's feeling. If he stuns it, he's.
But I'd be just playing a stun there, like just leave it. Pull the back a wee bit, just run a wee bit extra safety.
He's got to think of the cue ball on this one as well. If he's playing it with a bit of pace.
I think. There's Graham Scales 8, Tony McCallion 5.
Mark didn't set the transition one for the advertisement.
By the things where it's in between frames.
Yeah. It just comes up with Cybremner and Massive, as I found out earlier.
That game's past now, so we didn't worry about it. It was a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Did you update score? Still 7-5.
Is it? What? I'll go back to the screen after this break.
Ooh, good break again.
Oh, I can't see it. Is that an 8?
Aye. Is it? I said 85, I hope it's 85.
I'll go over there. You can't see it on the camera. Probably pay more attention.
Aye. It is 8-5, I was right. At least one of us is paying attention for the here. See, another one I would fancy Tony to clean up here, but
I imagine this yellow definitely goes. Yeah.
ooh, it's not too bad. If you can get round the other side and take the yellow in the same pocket, I would say.
Well, it's a bit hard.
That last ball again. It's just going to be hard to get on the block here unless you
I don't know if I'd be going in the same pocket as try and catch that red again.
Aye, the one he's just next to just now. Or
I don't think I'd be going that way.
try that, just leave your try run it with a bit of it's a shot if he's play it off into the reds into the middle.
He's overcut it.
Is he? Oh, thankfully it didn't drop. Tony's flown away for them here, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't picture, Scales not clearing up from you.
No, there's
There's no difficult ball,
the one that's second down in the top right cushion, maybe, because once he clears a few balls, it'll open up a bit more pockets. But right, it's a shot. Get out the road.
He's looking at the plant, but I don't know if that's a shot I would play.
That's how confident he's feeling, to be honest. Because I can imagine, if he did miss it, I wouldn't be the happiest.
No. It's a strange shot to take on with all the balls out in the open, Oh,
Graham. He's no.
I don't imagine that.
He is 85 up, but he's still not playing to his best.
Oh.
It can't be giving Tony anywhere chances, but same with Tony's giving Graham too much chances as well.
So I expected Tony to at least hit the black.
Aye.
What's he doing here? I know he's wanting to leave that one in the corner till last.
Aye, the one up at top.
But, I
Shot.
mean, what a player.
I apologise for the viewing folks, for those of you that came to watch good pool. Tony will be back at the table shortly, hopefully.
And I'm sure there'll be a trick shot display from Regan tomorrow on the stream for finals day.
If required, possibly. Still not going to be easy from here.
No,
Unless
he's left it quite difficult. Is he playing the bottom one?
No, by the looks of it, then he'll take the red into the...
It's a confident shot, playing it in the middle at that pace. Might be his feet.
I'm seeing these rattled. Near the dead up.
Right, I'm on the ball with the score.
Well, hold on, he might go in off.
It's going.
Up to 31 viewers now. As well, it says 33 there and 31 there. What? 31.
31. 186 views in total.
It's not too bad. See, it's quick frames as well, so it's 14 frames in an hour.
Yeah.
It's pretty good going for the standard of the match as well. Need something about. Another player that we're playing on finals day tomorrow in the Knockout Cup.
He's also playing against Graham on Tuesday in the semi-final in Moravia, isn't he?
Alright, that's Moravia semi. You've got yourself and Tony in the other semi. By the way, Tony's playing just now, I'd fancy you like.
I need to focus on my snooker a bit more lately, because it's this tournament on the weekend. But I bought a new cue as well for the pool, so gone.
So after the last one smashed, or was that the?
No, the last one's still in one piece. Actually, it's got a bit of lacquer on it, and I can get rid of it myself. But I wanted to go smaller with the tip size.
Aye.
See, Graham's moved to these cut breaks because he was getting a lot of success with them at the start, but lately they come out dry quite often.
Aye, I have tried the cut break and I was kind of probably didn't cue it as well as some, but I fancy the head on a bit better. It's a bit risky where the white ball goes.
Yeah, it's just. But with this cut break, you've got these. If you're queuing down on it a bit too much, now your angle of attack on the cue ball, as soon as it jumps on the cut break,
you're off the table straight away.
But you get away with it when you play it head on because it just goes up in the air.
Yeah. So it jumps into that pocket.
Okay. Don't know what he was playing there.
I have no idea what's going on, folks. But
I think he'll probably, unless that yellow goes up the rail, I'd probably be fancying reds. But the problem is that
Russell's only here for the commentary. That's good to see.
Just remember that 256,000 you owe me, Russell.
The double or nothing that went to
double or nothing started off as £1, made its way all the way up.
Now he's lost the house.
Lost the house. I was looking forward to getting that car as well.
Right, if Graham can work his way for this bottom, I think a bit of run inside. Leave that one. It's just next to the block.
I think he'll play the middle of the 3.
Or maybe not.
Oh. I wouldn't have gone that way.
No, I would have came the opposite way. So at least you're leaving yourself at option at 2.
I don't think he's left himself anything there.
No. Not by the looks of it, unless it sneaks past like or as a plant. Ooh, that goes.
Sure, but he's just potted himself into trouble now.
Okay, on leather or somewhere.
You're not telling me.
Cut in the middle?
No, it's in the corner, I think. Oh no, it is in the middle? I think.
Right, Tony's got to start taking his chances now, because if he goes 5 behind, he's not going to have much chance, especially with Graham only needing another 6.
I think these 2 yellows in the middle definitely.
Like if he plays that one at the top and then tries to work his way down, just didn't end up. It's alright. Like plays this one, you could leave that one that's just above it till last if he wanted to.
Play these 2 in the middle. Get rid of one of them early.
Just needs to watch he doesn't leave it on the cushion. Play it with a decent bit of pace maybe.
Overrun that one a bit. Definitely playing the one in the corner, just screw it into the cushion.
Tony's good at that. Usually good at that shots, like good at holding the bar.
Well, he's left that one because you can't do much with the cue ball yet, and you've got that red in the middle of the table. I think he's going to try to see if he can get the gap in between that red and the block. Again, it's a tight gap to get, but I think it's the only option I can see him getting. No, he's fancied himself on the cut.
Should be a natural angle round here for the block. A bit pacey.
He's left it.
Another cut here, that's going to hit or double. So.
He's got to watch in off on this one. No, he's just avoided it. But no, that's a good clearance from Tony.
He needed that one, like at least. Leaves them just 3 behind. Much better than 5 anyway.
Definitely.
Scales has been getting away with a few frames, so definitely keep Tony's head up.
It's a nice little delicate shot there from Tony, developing that red. the corner. And gets good position on his next ball. Whoa, it's a bit wild again. So there was no need for him to go into that red there. I think he's trying to develop a ball that didn't need developing. These a few of these shots from Tony, it's not like him. He's just needs to tempt it. He's only 3 frames behind. It's a race to 16. There's still plenty of time left in this match, and just needs to get that. He's just won the last frame, so just needs to get another one under his belt, and then hopefully he can get himself going on a nice little run. It's just good position now Graham needs on that yellow on the top rail. Always gone for it early. Don't think he needed to go for it. Should have used that of the yellow at the bottom end of the table to get up there. Well, left himself up nicer, but he's recovered quite well. I think he's overrun it. It's a nice little shot. A little bit awkward queuing over that red, but should be playing for this black in the middle now. It's not an easy little cut, this one, just on the cushion, digging down. But he's got it. brand new light courtesy of the council.
Eh? Shh. No lights were supplied by the council.
Absolutely not. Just council workers working their arse off, which you don't really see.
Council time.
Council.
It's the busiest time of council workers. Okay, we're supposed to take that darts lead in and all, but I could just disconnected it. It's not used for nothing, so. Oh, I wonder if we can play the yellow off of there.
Oh, I think it goes.
Let's see. Alright,
Doesn't need to do
Took
much
off.
with the cue ball either, you know.
half a polka by the looks of it, but plenty. Just needs to cue this one well. I'm not sure if it's too straight on it or.
It's definitely the right side of the yellow.
Aye, brilliant. Just needs to make sure he gets this. Doesn't want to leave it hanging. Aye, brilliant. He's just needing to see if he can try string at least another, well, get another one of that, then try claw his way back now.
Definitely get within two, and it's definitely all to play for.
And I spill on the keyboard.
I know. That's why I try and put it in the smallest gap.
4 kill us. Oh, the keyboard's got the wood and dust textile
I
thing.
bet, you know, it's that adding a bit of texture to the room.
Oh, we can see where who's been typing.
Yeah. But
Column's finest.
I mean,
Column's finest work.
there's
There's
definitely 4 keys there that are normally used that's still pretty dirty.
Right.
So that's
Okay,
good to know.
Must have blew through from the hole when he was cutting the lockers out.
It's a little bit of touch ups on just the finishing side of it, but they're looking good. Now available on the store where you get your membership from as well.
The Member Mojo new club page.
It's £20 for the locker for the year, and
You could easily donate £20 as well. Take the locker, you'll get a wee plaque on it saying the locker was donated by you.
obviously it doesn't need to be your name either. If you have, past family members that used to use the club quite a lot, you can always have their name on it.
Well, speaking about that, I was supposed to demine tonight. But I mind to do that later. Is commentary now on?
It is on.
When do we get commentary card? What are you on about?
It should be on, Russell. Russell, can you hear me?
Let's be on. Woodsy's heathing us anyway.
Graham Scales versus Mitchell McGrath. That'll be a good game.
Aye,
Do you- But it's these things, you can obviously it's still a race of 16, but
they want to calm now of the commentators. Oh, aye. Like, that could work for tomorrow, depending on what Nick Abdi's in. Like, it'd be the commentators might be the most interesting part.
Can you imagine Forky after a few beers on a camera?
Oh, he's bad enough when he was doing his speech on finals day, and so I'm scared to demine the morning. But I'm sure they'll be able to mumble my words out by the end of it.
I doubt he'll be mumbling. It's normally shouting coming from you.
Maybe a few swear words involved, but we'll try to keep the commentary PG as possible.
I think we should. The speech should definitely be live streamed. Take the microphone through.
Yeah, you can.
Then broadcast it to the whole of the Elgin Pool League, so they're not missing out.
I'm hoping they'll turn up.
They should do.
No, apart for the arseholes, but
The bar's definitely stocked, ready for these people to come in tomorrow.
hoping so. If they,
Hoping so. Even doing this new offer for Jaeger bombs, 3 for £10, should be
interesting.
yeah, definitely.
I'm sure there'll be plenty getting sunk in away.
There's plenty of wine stocked as well, you know, for these people that aren't allowed to go out without their partners. We're an all-inclusive club here.
Are we?
Well, unless you're banned.
Not naming names.
I heard Iceland is a good place to work after you've worked at the new club.
Aye, I always get the fear when Mum says she's going to go buy tea for there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, should be another quick flame for Tony here. Oh, quick finish, should I say it? If he can control this one fine enough. Brilliant. Get himself within 2 now. I will wait for Ty to come back and update the scores, I think, because I'll end up making a hash of it. Aye, I'll never touch not. Shit. No good with computers here, but it is 10-8 to Graham Scales now. Tony's done well to keep himself in the match, but Graham needs to try keep the pressure on as well, keep up distance between them. Scales was in a bit of trouble there. He never had much shot on, so.
I mean, looking at the table, it's.
But Fancy Tony's two good finishes past Flames, so.
You know, he's within that 2 frames now, so a bit of confidence.
It's near. Made a hash of that, but if he can come off a cushion here, leave himself a decent angle on that yellow, or even straight on it. Should just be able to roll this in, and that should be 10-9.
Oh, Mitchell McGrath is in the house.
Please phone the police.
If the mic keeps cutting out throughout this stream now, just it's the only version of a bleeper we've got.
I think that was a message he came in with. So he might be a bit tame tonight, but he might. I can't imagine he's
Mitchell McGrath and tame in the same sentence doesn't work.
No.
But his uncle is also in the house as well.
Yeah.
John's in.
He's a bit more sensible.
Just a bit more sensible. Just he's handed his notice in now. He's finally retiring.
Is he?
And they said that the financial advisor said he's got enough money in the bank and he'll be able to live off his pension, even though he's doing all this gluten-free stuff.
Okay, and the clubs. We're an accommodating club here. If you want something in the fridge, we will go get it.
Right. Well, for any of you viewers that are gluten-free, we are selling gluten-free Peroni.
Have an idea gluten-free Kopperbergs and all, or was it just Peroni? What was it?
No, I think cider's gluten-free anyway.
Well, what was it? It was alcohol-free, the Kopperberg, wasn't it?
Alcohol-free Kopperberg, alcohol-free Peroni. We do have there's a beer called Free Dam. That's alcohol-free and gluten-free.
Yeah, I don't mind an alcohol-free beer, but I can't imagine drinking all the time.
I do quite like an alcohol-free Guinness.
When I first started drinking them, it confused the brain a wee bit, going, hold on, I should be blazing by now.
It's funny when, especially when we go away these places, we start giving lads like alcohol-free beers, and then they've had like eight or nine of them, and they like start acting as if they're absolutely leathered, and you're like, what you doing, pal?
We should try it with the Shawnee night. He'd be a good guinea pig.
But does he not basically drink alcohol-free anyway?
Was it Coronas?
And then
he does go into a gin or that, but then he'll have one by the time somebody else has 2 or 3, or it might just be myself, to be honest. Right. Skills is just trying to get 2 shots here, just so we can take up 2 off a cushion.
I think he's playing this one in the middle, and I'd take this one up on the right hand side.
That's pure. Gossy after my kebab here.
No. Courtesy of Elkin Kebab House, I presume.
Our main sponsor of the Flyer series.
On a Wednesday night.
Wednesday and Sunday at the moment, but
Sundays as well, isn't it?
We'll be releasing our Sunday one. I think it's the 27th of April, the first one. I think it's getting released next week.
That's open to 16 players as well.
It's open. It's an open entry. Anybody can enter.
So that's also the one where the top players in Division 1 and all that. That's the one that's open to them.
Everybody's allowed to play. Everybody's allowed to enter this one, but even the grassroots one that we've got just now, I think Mark released the draw, or he's doing it soon, but it's looking good. No, Russell, you are not top.
Yeah, top of the relegation zone.
Skills.
You guys want a drink?
No, I'll go for it.
Alright, but so. Mitchell McGrath shouting for you, so you have to turn off the stream.
Was that even in English?
I do apologise if you hear a rumbling noise. That was Mitchell speaking. Not sure if he's coming tomorrow to support myself and Koos or Tony in the Knockout Cup.
What have I done?
Stop moving stuff around.
I went to look at this view.
Oh.
That's the 2 shots that Graham was looking for anyway.
You can see you're moving the screen every year. Now, how would you deal with this here? I think he's trying to flick this one down and move that lead at the same time.
I'd be playing. I'd probably just.
It's a show. Has he got away with it?
How far down is that red?
Tight. I think it does cut but you're not got much control of the cue ball.
No. And you never really want to play a cut slowly either.
No, I think you would have to try dig into this one and just hope for the best. To be honest, that's the way I'd play it. But that's how I play most of my shots.
I think. I don't. Yes, I think you can play plain ball. You might get away with it.
See, it looks like he's digging in though. He's just. See, I was saying he was relying on a bit of luck there to either hit something or. Even if he rattled it, I think it would have been the worst shot in the world. But
No, but you can either play the delicate little shot down to the corner and play for the red in the same corner, or come round the back of it and play it in the left-hand middle, you know.
I'm a big frameless, like, so. It's a shot. Is he going to be alright?
Overrun it.
Yeah, I think he's got a decent enough angle to come back off the block there, but.
Yeah, it's just he's gonna have to come across the table twice, isn't he? And that.
Oh, I would
and then
tell you that you take play it with quite a bit of side and try to do it once, but I would fancy it twice, like
I
just.
think either way you go, you're kind of bringing the in off into either middle into play, you know.
Tell you that if he tries to drop it in, come once across and leave a block up into the top corner, or top right.
It was always the problem with that shot. Either way you went, that in off was in play.
Well, Tony's definitely back in this match now. He's done well to get back into it. But Graham will be kicking himself a wee bit. Right, 10-9. I can hear Graham Scales talking through his shots there in the pool room. Bit unlucky for Tony there going in off the break, but it's up for a league, isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because I think I archived the last league because I made the new one.
Ah.
But it's weird that snooker's more popular in the summer for some reason.
Aye, well that's what I found when I was running that. You'd always get up, I got up to 16? Well, you went a while, I would have had 17.
Yeah.
The last year that I ran it in the summer.
We've not got quite that many this
No.
year, but we've got more than we've got through the winter.
Aye.
But you also got the likes of yourselves not entering.
Aye, but I've got too much pool on during the summer nowadays, where I did like playing the snooker during the week and all, but there's just no time for it for amount of nights with pool, it's good. It'd be good to keep the snooker pretty popular, and throughout the club as well, because we still have the two best tables still going.
Oh, definitely by far, and obviously
when
these tables, the cloths will get stretched, get some more life out of them, and when it comes to the next recovering, we're looking to improve them again. Getting the pockets made just a little bit tighter, so you have to improve your game.
I don't know the folk at kind of pop bars a video mode.
I know, but then it also stops the like of
could be in for a kick of the key for them.
But it's like also by getting you can get the corner pockets on table 2 made tighter, but then we can also open up the middle pockets. It'll be tight but fair.
Graham's not got much on here, but if we can try and put in a Tony Boss safe, maybe. There, just put his in. Never had much to do there, so possibly the best he could have done with it. Tony's just got to watch, he doesn't leave the scales a shot here.
Oh, it's a
Not
nice little
not
shot.
sure if he played that, but it's came out.
No, I think he definitely played it to knock it over the bag anyway.
Great shot there for Tony to open him up. So now, what was he, 10-6 doing?
I think it
No,
was
10.
9-6, wasn't it? And I think he got to.
No, it was 9-5. Then he got to
9-5.
9-6, and then
Oh,
it was 10-6. So
Yeah,
he's,
yeah. Right. No, he's on a.
he's had the run off the last
Nice
4
little
frames
run.
here. They've both had a run of 4 frames each year. Graham at start and now.
Well, you know, Gray will watch back this stream.
Ah,
and
yeah.
He'll see that black into the middle, and he'll be kicking
Aye.
himself.
I'd say he kind of needs to get this one now just to take the pressure off himself a wee bit. But
You know, and that's the good thing about these long formats. It's you can have
Aye,
you
you
know,
can-
4 or 5 frames on the bounce. You're feeling full of confidence, and then
Aye,
you
I've-
just get that little crash.
I've played a couple where you start off slow, then you kick in once, then you go knocking 6 or 7 frames a row, but it does put you a bit under pressure at the start if you're not playing, but it eventually does come.
I also find sometimes that when you go so far behind, you just relax. You're like, oh,
Aye.
that's the game over, and it's next thing you've
start-
won 1 frame, and it just keeps coming and coming. and
Thanks.
you
If you
just-
start kind of had folk embarking you as well, then you go, oh, well, the pressure's on you, but is Ronnie playing tonight? I think Ronnie O'Sullivan might be in the snooker room if that's who you're looking for. We've got
I doubt Ron O'Sullivan's got to play in the qualifiers for the World Championships anyway.
Aye, Mark, I'm sure he'll have an abundance of excuses. He was worked too hard today, or there'll be someone else anyway.
You'll get the old, I didn't get home till bloody 10 past
Well,
5.
he
I
was-
have to go Tesco, get some stock for the bar.
He was wanting to go for the nut, believe it or not, but
The thing is, it's this work that he volunteers for, you know.
yeah, don't get me wrong, the place is
He's doing unreal just now.
the place
and
is
yourself.
the place is improved times 10 or more with him back in the committee and pushing all this stuff. So we wouldn't be doing any of this stuff, to be honest, if he never came on board again.
There's
Because-
also another person that knows like stuff to do with repairs, like to the building itself.
Aye.
Because obviously, it was like there's some of us that go, oh, you tell us something, we can do it, but you know.
Aye. I think so. We've been good at getting folk at tradesmen and that, and he's kind of, oh Jesus, he's off the boil and new like. I'm rushing it a bit. I think he just needs to slow down a bit. Kenny does like playing a fast-paced game, but he does need to slow down a wee bit. He's under pressure now as well, so Jesus, Tony. Good touch. No bad from Tony, but
I don't know if that's the shot he played.
I didn't think it was, but I think he's tried
No.
to sneak past it, but he's ended up catching the yellow, but it's turned out not too bad. But if I was Scales, I would just double that yellow there and just leave the white on the red.
Yeah.
Near that one, Scales, other one. Listen to me.
Was he playing the reverse double?
He just needs. He's just opened the reds up there, but apart from the one at the top, obviously. But
I think Tony might be able to squeeze this red over on the left hand side off the red on the top.
if he can get the right angle, I'm not sure if he's looking at doing it off this one here. Or, nah.
I think if he's got the right angle off of this, because these black ball tables are too tight to be screwing off this red in the corner.
Aye.
But I think you can play it off the one in the middle. I think you can manipulate the cue ball to
Aye, maybe.
come back.
The thing is, he's in there rush here. He's got the control of the table. He just need to leave Scales an angle to play the yellow up to that corner.
I think I'll probably just be developing this one over in there.
Not sure what he's played there like.
No idea.
Let's see.
He must be going for it.
He must be able to still see it like. But, it's a great shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a wee bit too far, but as long as he catches the red somehow. Ooh.
That's okay.
Oh, it didn't going off though.
Well, he's forced. No,
He's just snug out with the fucking tart.
not a total. So. Oh.
No, we've got
I can assure you, he definitely didn't go for the pot there.
Oh, we've got a wee bit of fudgy flaming around here. Oh, has Tony got the double here? He doesn't want to get it though. Oh, I think he definitely didn't go for that. So, see if we can develop this though.
Needs to avoid the double kiss.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant!
he's played it well.
Just leave himself, screw back, leave himself a nice angle on the block. Brilliant. Right, that's Tony ahead now. It's been some turnaround, but they're both capable of railing off flames, so we could see Scales kick back into action here at some point. I think it's not too far for the train station.
Because when I went to Falkirk the other weekend, you got off and there was literally there was one right next to the train
Not too
station.
sure. I've never played in the Players Lounge, but as for what I've heard, it's a good venue. And hopefully I can get even if I do get a tough draw, do not edge.
Because what comp is it? Is that singles?
Aye, singles. But first race to 6, so I think then if it isn't, I didn't plan on winning a game but we'll wait and see.
But, it's that thing, is it? It's always good to
Aye,
play
that's-
against these top players.
Well, that's even if you got picked out against the top boys in the country, you're going,
Yeah.
oh well, like you're not expected if you can get
No,
one.
you're not expecting. You're happy to cause an upset, but it's also a time to learn as well.
Aye, if I do get broken dished dish 6 times in a row, oh well.
Oh, well. On the beer.
Oh well, my wallet to Prague on the Monday morning after that, so I will be. I'll just be fair.
Well, just start early, isn't it?
Well, Falkirk to Edinburgh to Prague, so. Oh, Tony's. Ooh, Tony.
Oh, he's rushed it again. He's seeing the finish and then.
They both had frames like that though. What a shot there for Tony. Scales is going to be kicking himself now, but Tony just needs to watch white bar here if he can keep. Oh, he's missed that again.
He rushed it again. He didn't.
No, he just.
He's only. I'm a strong believer in. You have a routine when you're going into your shot, and I'm a.
Aye, that's something I've definitely done in the last few years, trying to put a routine together rather than just. You do hear thing, but Abdi jumps into a shot sometime, but.
Yeah, everyone, everyone's routine's different, but I'm a firmly I always look at the potting point of the ball, and then I stand with that angle, and then I'm right foot in, then down, and I'm always 3 feathers, But then it's like you see Tony there on that black. He's got down just feathered once, and then he's played it.
I think his fault was a gimme but you can Scales is under pressure here because he would usually be away doing potting by end. I think he just needs to try and rush this. It's not too bad if he's.
I don't think he's quite left the total. So, but
switch to a different angle.
I think he has.
If he can come off a cushion and try clip it in the middle.
Yeah, I think he's got to be careful of what he plays on the cue ball, because if he plays that,
plays
it at the top.
He'll go in the top left, top left. Ooh, like that.
And now that's opened the frame back up for Graham now.
Graham just needs to compose himself here and just work out what he's doing. Where he's just straight doing, so he's not playing his best. So I think it'd be better just taking a bit of time on it.
Yeah, it's a nice little shot.
He just needs to work out his pattern here now.
Same ball again. Come up for that.
He could take the one if he's got the angle. Take that one just above it in the middle, and then he could have
I think he might go for the one just above that. Play that in the middle. Get rid of these two ones.
Aye, well, that's what I was thinking. If you could play that one in the middle, then end up at top. But the way he's went for it's probably the better route. If you can get rid of these ends.
But then there's
just nothing stupid. Just keep it simple. I think he's got to come back doing and then take this one at the top here.
If he plays this one into the bottom right corner, it gives him a good chance to potentially flick this one out on the left hand side, or get in just behind it to make this shot a little bit easier.
That's poor.
Does that yellow go in the middle? Oh, it's tight.
I think we need to be right behind it.
Yeah.
Dead weight to play it so I think if he gets. It's a good shot, but it just needs to get the angle.
I think he believes that he can pinch off a pocket,
The thing is, so you need to drop that in. You can't do nothing here. Right behind it here.
It's a dead weight shot, so the cue ball's not going to move. The cue ball should just stop on the spot.
If he flicks the block, it's not going in, so you think even if he catches the knuckle here. Went easy.
A shot.
We're just making him sound like a better player.
Hopefully they've not got the stream on the TV, listen to the live commentary.
The stream's on in the bar, So the older boys like watching the stream nowadays, hearing our professional comments.
Definitely. I believe there's a better standard in the new club than you can watch on any stream on YouTube. You know.
Well, they'd rather watch this than the qualifiers for the World Championships, I think.
I mean, I was through there last night. And they even said, you know, when TNT's installed, they'd rather have the new club live stream than Ultimate Pool on the TV, which is just goes to show the standard of.
But I think it relates more to them. And going,
definitely.
These folk have missed. I do that quite a lot now. Rather than watching these folk on TV pot the bars all the time. I don't mind Ultimate Pool, but watching boys dish.
That's a different stuff. I like watching the when they start to play safety.
Aye.
And these players are actually thinking about what they're doing.
You don't know. You don't see much safety in Ultimate Pool due to the rules, but
yeah, but we can all see the pattern for the dish. It's just executing it.
Aye.
And when you run into that little bit of trouble, Chris Mellon's probably one of the best. What he can do with the cue, manipulate the cue ball to develop some balls.
Scales has just got to work this out. If he can get ahead again here, I think he got a wee bit of confidence back. Red going in the middle there. It's a bit tight, but. You must go. Easy. Watching for here is still pretty deceiving, even with this new common angle. But
we're just trying to find the right placement for it right now, you know.
Aye. It's a great shot. No, he just needs to slow down and concentrate on this one here. He's took these bars well here. He slowed the game down. He slowed his aim pace down as well.
I think he's kind of realised that he's been rushing a few shots, you know.
Oh, Graham. There's no need for to play it like that. He's had a few of them now, whether it's been the last bar, and he's going to be kicking himself at the end of it. Especially, Tony's not got an easy shot here to start with, but
it's kind of benefited him that it stayed over the pocket.
Aye.
Oh, that's poor.
Oh, has he got away?
He's got away with it. Regan Campbell's in the house.
Is there a gap? I don't think there is. Nah, that's not be between playing it, I think. Ooh.
Oh.
Would you play it if there is? But that yellow there isn't much help. But. I mean,
I think he can come between these two yellows on down the bottom of the table with
just a bit
touch. Oh, I don't know if I'd go that way.
I think he's coming between the yellow and the furthest red. Oh, yeah.
You know, I would have gone the other way with the right hand side because
there's a bit of Q smash. He is definitely learning from me.
It's still in one piece.
You can't say much either.
No, but at least I don't mind with my bare hands.
I've had 3 tables. The raw needed replaced anyway. They had been past their life cycle.
Is that the cue or the table?
It was the.
Oh, your opponent.
No, there's yet to be an opponent hit yet.
Oh, I was close.
You took the right option and went for the cue.
Definitely. And now I've got this new cue that I spent an absolute fortune on. It's working.
I would like to think so, aye.
Aye, me too. Any cue's a good cue when you play 8 frames against Ian Wilson. It's only taken 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh, you done well. Ian plays well now. I just knew but he's
the thing I found weird with Ian, I think if you don't speak to him, then that's when he slows you down.
He's a fine enough boy. Ian. We're playing. You watch him play pool and he's on his game. He will pot everything. The same as the snooker. I think he doesn't play snooker as much as he used to, but he's
No.
still a great pool
Definitely.
snooker player than that.
Right. I think what definitely helps him in pool as well is that he's naturally a slow player, but I don't think he means it. And then
I annoys all the else.
yeah, and people just get annoyed at it. But you go, it's annoying that someone's taking so long to play. But you play the table, you don't play your opponent.
Ian's won a point of win a rush and hang. I was taking his time, look at every possibility.
Yeah.
Folk might not like it. It's like I play a quick game and all, but it's if it works for them, works for them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure people don't like the way that you play when you
Run around the table.
Run about the tables, smash the balls hard as you can. I mean, you could just literally just roll the cue ball through. But
I didn't like
four cushions.
I didn't like how every stream's probably had something about me smashing a bar about.
Well, we'll just have to get you on the stream then. Won't we? In one of these challenge matches.
Come on! Me and Massive's definitely playing in. I was supposed to be playing Fairy in one, but he pulled out and. Well, I was supposed to play him a night. That's where we're going to have the 2-table setup.
No.
But
I think you and Cuse will be a good match.
No, me and Cuse did play last year. Only speaking about result. Cuse can play. I'd say he doesn't play as much as. Oh my god!
He's left a gap. There's a gap.
You're looking at wife. You try to look through the ball.
I know. You just naturally do it. There's me going, let me just look round the back of the screen.
Scales has got to get this pressure.
He's got to commit to it because if he decells, that's going in the corner pocket.
Oh, boo!
A good player would have gone in off.
It's definitely one he needed for this confidence there, to get back in front. It's been a struggle for them. But it's good seeing it going down to the wire. I thought Scales was going to run away with it at the start. Well, not at the start, but halfway through. So Tony was 4 ahead and then Scales was 4 ahead afterwards.
I can see this being nip and tuck till the end now.
I think you'll see them to start slow down a lot more, I think, and a bit more safety. But all the frames have been pretty much open.
Yeah. But I think Scales is the type of player. If Scales gets this next frame, he can. He'll be 3 frames away.
I think he will turn. He will turn up after, but
he just turns into this completely different player where no matter what you do, you just can't play against him.
He's complaining about.
Got the excuses about falling on the stairs, coming out. He's in agony. He was holding his left hand side there, but I'm sure he fell on his right hand side.
He doesn't gain his right for his left. Excuse. Where there's a scale, there's always an excuse.
I mean, for someone who's complaining about his back, he's not really holding it when he's bending over to play a shot,
No.
So it's something you'd often see with someone with a sore back.
I think he's got an angle screw back into these 2 reds here, split them up.
I don't think he's playing it.
Must be a plant in the other middle one.
Aye. It's a perfect plant.
Does this one must go?
No, I think he's playing one in the middle. I think he's going to play this one in the middle and try and probably play this one down in the corner.
He just needs to watch he doesn't flick off the red too much. Too bad. I think you can still see the pot and angle on that one if he was at the right bit of it.
I think is it a natural angle into that? It's them, or has he got to play with the left?
Come off the bottom and then.
I think he's thought he had to play that with left hand side, but he actually had a natural angle to play it. Neil Simpson getting in the way.
Everybody always wants a shot at the tables before finals day. It's good to see, but.
Shot tie.
Mitchell McGrath already taking advantage of those 3 for 10 Jaeger bombs. It's always good to see.
He's our test monkey, as we'll call him. I don't think Deshaun's got the shot glasses, the bomb glasses. I think he said he's got 200 shot glasses, but as far as I came, we didn't have any shots. I think it's like a quarter bottle of watermelon sewers.
No.
Then some tequila
some
rose.
tequila rose.
We can say, we'll send Tav to book us more. Send the president out.
Get good use of that labour when he spends those 3 weeks offshore. Hopefully he's listening in. Should be anyway. It's the wife telling me I sound like a non-song commentary.
You're getting ready for a career professional commentator. You'll be up.
Yeah, exactly. You might imagine me at the Crucible.
Oh, I might get called up to Ultimate Pool after this. What are they going for? I do not know. It's bad enough commenting on Graham Scales. Never mind the smell.
I think you might be good at, seeing the shots that Chris Mannon's going for.
It's going for us. Out pulling them off is another thing. I think he's going to, if he cuts this in the middle and he comes off 2 cushions into the red and yellow. So if you can avoid that yellow at the side there, too thick, to be honest. I think you need a check side on it as well.
I don't know, the double's always on. It's not an easy double, but it's always there.
Everything doubles.
There's a difference between going for a double and playing 5 cushions.
That was a double.
Double. Double. I think Tony puts this one here, then he's got a 2 at the right hand side. Yeah, I think he probably takes the third.
I would have played him up. Well, played one up, then the other one down. I think he must be able to plant that yellow below the red onto the. Or is he just going for the hook?
But you see, I would have played the low side to play that yellow up into the corner.
That's
and
right.
Played the snooker.
Oh no, a nice snooker. Just go for that.
But you do.
I think he's left the double here. I think has he? If Scales can see it, I think he can't. I've not heard him say total. Like, I can hear them for the pool down here. Like, poor shot of he's left him a double.
Yeah.
Or the table for. Rolled away there.
I didn't see any roll.
Need to curve a wee bit. Must be a magical spirit or something.
Must be some remnants of that triangle chalk on the table.
At least the blue powder cloth for getting. Hopefully, when I see the triangle chalk that much when it gets recovered next week.
It's the Hainsworth match again.
It's the exact same as this, but just different colour. There seems to be folks say there's a difference. Like, I prefer the blue cloth that, but I think if you keep this one clean,
it's the same with both. If you've got the Hainsworth match, it's a good cloth if you keep on top of it, and you've got the Simonis 861. That it's more of like an American pool cloth.
Aye.
But it's not got the nap, but it's also a very quick cloth as well.
Aye.
But both are equally as good as each other. They have their pros and their cons.
Aye.
Where it's like you won't find the right cloth unless you try them. We might get these Hainsworth match powder blue ones and go, they're good, but they're not quite what we want. We want something.
Aye, we might need something that's going to last. But I think so. If we're taking in enough These tables are getting used right now. The money we're taking out is incredible. So
definitely.
if we can look to get them recovered, say every 6 months.
And then this money that we're expected to take through the summer compared to last summer.
Well,
you
see,
know,
last summer we were relying on our summer league for the pool and the snooker, but with Abdi, we opened the tables up for them, but then the pool's only growing from that group of 16, 17 boys.
Yeah.
Abdi's always up at the club new out of them, well, most of them.
And especially, you think of that group of 16 boys, how many of them
Aye, they've
were
all,
members, but
most of them have joined new as well. Well, there's some of them come into the club as well, but
yeah, definitely. You know, your likes of the number one pool player through in Forest,
Marty Kennedy.
Matty Kennedy,
Or you've got Foggy's
winning his free membership.
Okay, and you could have found somebody worse to get a free membership.
I know.
Right, you've got Foggy's number one player, Gordon Duncan. Right, how's he? Thanks. Just roll this down then.
Then you've got the Cutter House, their number 7 player, Hoppy, he's in there quite a lot.
And Deshaun. Deshaun's just part of the furniture now as well.
Yeah, always looking to improve.
No.
Neil Simpson's always there to offer him some lessons. You should probably take him up sometime.
I think he's past help. I think Forky tried to give him help. Well, no mental help, but
I think the best thing for him is to get that
claw sorted out.
Yeah, well, just get the arm amputated. You see, that's Graham going for the cut break again, not getting much success. But the thing is, it's great if you pot a ball from this cut break because it really splits the pack. But if it's dry, you can really get yourself into a spot of bother. Evening, Simon. How you doing? Hopefully get you in for one of these challenge matches, Simon. Good player, find you the right opponent. Sorry, I think even if you played massive again, in a race of 16, it will really bring it out.
Who's that? Simon Belemner, another night's winner. Good win against Michael Adico in the Lake semi-finals. Now he's awaiting either Ed Cowie or Richard Green in the final. Hopefully we'll be able to stream up 2 games for you as well. Taj run off left mid line. See what happens here. Aye, Simon, there's always someone looking for the game, so I'm sure we could find somebody. Aye, Callum, you're just chucking my name about now. Nobody wants to play me, that's a problem. That can why. Fairly's running scared just now. Not a bad shot there for Tony, but just... I've tried to organise 2 Callum, and then they've bottled it. Try to set up money matches in the fucking stream chat here.
Yeah, he was.
Simon said he would take a match, so...
Well, it'd be good to get a few boys through from Forest, using the facilities. Do a few,
Aye.
Albion versus Forest, you can even...
No, because then you'd end up with Arden Ferguson flew here.
But he's not a member, so we can't get in.
I bet. See, there's half these boys, we're still here to let them in.
But I'm happy to sign those ones in as guests.
I thought we were...
I'll tell you what, that's a...
Interesting shot for Tony.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of just lost the head a wee bit.
But he's still in it,
I think so. I think why he's just held it back a wee bit.
You need to... You start trying too hard and it's when things start going wrong.
Oh, I think if Scales plays... if you can screw in the back of them. 1, 2... I better keep forgetting about changing angle.
It's a shot.
I think if we play this one, get the right angle, down for the bottom, next to black, it's sweeties.
That was always the...
Hook.
He's not really commit to it.
Hook arm. Boot. That was awful. I'll be a Sarah back now, dude. I think if Tony was to just roll this one down the cushion here, because...
It's like when I think it's a shot to nothing, really, isn't it?
Aye. Because even I think Scales is not going to play that one up the top and screw back, or... I mean, I think so.
I mean, worst case scenario, it stays over the bag.
Aye.
Or, well, I say that.
Okay.
But he's proved me wrong.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Does he put the block safe? The block go?
I don't
he
we
splits
can't really...
this. He splits this and then
that's a shot.
just drops this in there and leaves himself a long block.
Overdone it.
What do you think Tony will do here? He could either come off the side of that top red and try to go in behind the block in the red. What's he got?
I wish I could tell you what he was trying to do.
I think he was trying to cut that one into the bottom, but I wasn't sure what he was trying to do with the white, and I'm not sure what Scales was doing here either.
No.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's close.
It's worked out, like, but I don't see why you'd need to dig do that much.
I think maybe he thought that QO was going near the other middle pocket, but you could catch it thin enough to...
Come on, miss.
You can clearly see which side Regan's.
I'm just wanting a longer frame. I was hoping for a decider here. I'm playing for the viewers.
I mean, Tony is good enough a player to get it back to 14 off. Go 15-14.
Aye.
It's just got to believe in himself.
He needs to get this one here, I think. If Scales goes on the hill for this.
If Scales gets within one, if he wins this one, I can see the next one being a break dish.
Aye. Have I had any break dishes? I think though.
I think Tony's had a reverse dish. But there's not been many. They've not. They're good players, but they've not been at their best tonight.
Okay. I'm not even on the pints now, and I've even had can't mind half a game. I'm going to struggle to remember games of morning.
There we go. We just. Speaking of dishes, here's a good chance for Scales to get a reverse dish.
Right, is he playing here? Just so I can get through the gap.
I don't think.
He would play.
Would you have played that one? Because he's left him.
He's been left ball. He's left himself over the middle just now, but if he can just drop us in.
He's fouled. He's caught the red.
What's he play there?
Oh, he flicked the red.
Deliberate foul. Loss of them. Jate. Strange.
I don't get why he's played the one over
He might have just thought, look, it's an easy bar. But I don't think he had worked out a plan there. I think he just thought I'd go for that end. Well, we're up to 37 viewers now. Blocked into 35.
Oh, it's a ball shot.
I think unless it goes down the bottom. But nah. Maybe
It must be he's playing it. Oh, I don't know.
it looks tight. But I think is it worth risking it? The yellows are there.
I think it's the. I mean,
I see.
it flew in. I think it wasn't worth risking the queue in over those yellows.
Aye. If we can play this one and get down for that 2, or stop. Or he's been alright, he's run right through, so if we can play this one into the middle.
If he's got the angle on the one at the corner, I think he plays.
Shot.
And just.
We can play this in, stun back, and then either or.
Yeah.
Even if
It's just whichever way you feel comfortable.
we can play back and hit the block here if we want.
And see, he's running the risk
I think-
here.
I think
Now,
if he can play- if he can
depending on
play-
which way he plays it,
I think if he played,
he could leave himself in a
think he
spot of
play-
bother with that black.
if he plays the red, and he's going for it just now, he comes back and tries to corner in the blocker.
That's a good shot.
Aye.
Oh, he's left himself awkward.
I think he just needs to roll this in though. It's just he doesn't need to. See, he didn't need to do nothing with the white, so perfect. And Mitchell McGrath goes wild because Tony's now within 2 again.
To be fair, I think that could be a good match. You and Cy Bremner.
I beat him last time.
Well, it's all if he's up to the challenge, really, isn't it?
Aye, I'm the arse so far, isn't he up to it?
No.
Must be, folk must be thinking I'm picking on him.
Must be.
I need to stop asking to Sean for the money match game.
It's one of them. As if you ask the show for a money match, it'll be the first one he ever wins. And I say the first one, the only one.
Aye, I raced to 1.
Aye.
So
I reckon you could go you versus Deshaun in a challenge match and give him 15 of a start.
to 16. No, because I have actually been free all the way on my phone, and I raced. It was that new club league, Winter League.
And you managed to get back to 5-3, didn't you?
Aye, I was free all the way. I've never been so scared in my life. Thank you. He's had this. It's.
It's like what do you do if Deshaun beats you?
Oh, you just stop. I think he's.
I think for myself, I'd get a post in down south.
I can't. Mark Leslie's had a draw with him. Tav's had a draw with him. He has beat Matty and He beat Matty.
He's beaten the number 1 player through in Forest.
Aye, if it's so. Deshaun, the 77th best player in Elgin. Is that game better than Scott? Forrest's best.
I mean, it just goes to show the difference in standard between Elgin and Forest, you know.
If it was your dad would kill you.
I don't think Regan's on my pay grade, Russell. But I'll tell you what is coming. Me and Graham, we're trying to arrange a match at the end of May. That'll be a race of 16 as well.
Sorry, Mark, I had to be mentioned. Mud.
I mean,
We have tried to see if we could get a money match, or a challenge match, we shall say,
Yeah.
between Hoppy and Deshaun. Hoppy's keen.
he was in dusting off the cobwebs today.
Aye.
But I did mention to him that those cobwebs have been there ever since he started playing pool. They've never disappeared.
Well, Hoppy's or Deshaun's?
Hoppies.
I'll say Hoppy was unfortunate. He lost in the quarter final to Richard Green, and he would have been in the semi of the late comp. And I think Hoppy's definitely improved while the pool was
he's
played.
definitely improved as a player.
Aye.
He gets in his own head.
Aye, I think so. I think when he plays somebody like me or you, and we string off quite a lot of frames, though.
Yeah. But it's like he'll miss a difficult shot, and then he's effing and blinding at himself.
Aye, but he just needs to just step back and go, right, it's not that bad. Or aye, Russell. Yeah, Loon's definitely learning FD, but he's got a lot of learning still to do. I think Neil Simpson's on about getting him coaching. Aye, there we go. We did say Tony was going to get back into it. That's it. Is that another depot? For the eye. Oh, well, if Tony can get this one here, definitely be back. You'd think favourite. Oh,
That's a bit wild. Oh.
I can see that this could be a fudgy frame here.
See Rain go. He cut this red in the corner and potentially going for the one in the middle.
I think you've got to watch your block here if he tries to cut this in. Like, you've.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I think
Bars pinging about. Oh, aye.
I don't think any thought went into that shot.
I think Abdi needs to start listening to me a bit more. That's never need for. If that drops though.
Oh.
Still open. Is it? Ah, it's still open.
Still open. There's nothing on there.
He's got lucky though, because if he stayed on red, with the red he potted.
I think if that's touching, he's gonna roll up.
I'm just touching
the
the block.
Aye.
My scale's looking. He's took off his glasses to look. What's the point in them?
I would have had a check for a frozen cushion there.
No, you didn't.
No, that's not Mitchell talking about coming to visit us, is it?
No, you Steve.
Hey lads.
Hi, Mitch.
See you in a minute.
I think we've got a guest joining us soon. Well, the one and only Mitchell McGrath. We will try to keep him as PG as possible. If the stream goes down or the commentary goes off, there's a reason behind it.
As soon as he's in the building, we just need to put, you get that warning about explicit language.
If we just start a PG hang flashing in the corner. Scales. I think he's going. Needs to watch here, because I think if Tony takes that yellow at the top, the only difficulty he's got is that one in the bottom right hand cushion. What's it? Russell Scales versus Mitchell McGrath money match. I think you could probably have a drinking and shouting match, to be honest. That's about the only thing he's would be good for. After your performance of the GA the other week. Weekend pass, I must say. Already beat him. When did you play him? Aye, Russell, you're still undefeated. You're some boy. It's a shot for Tony. I think if he plays this one down, we'd like to see this go all the way. Mitchell McGrath's took a detour to the pool room, thankfully.
I mean, I should probably play Russell in a money match, shouldn't I? So I just get a chunk out of that. Chunk out of the money.
Even if it's a tenner, like the way he must just he must be swimming in a pile of it in the house, like he just comes in and throws it at the wife and the kids. Going,
Must do.
Look, I've just stole somebody's school money.
I mean, his kids are going to have to start going to public school. Just so I get some of that money, like.
Well, he took all Gordon's beer and money off him. Gordon can't buy the plumber for the beer now. We're up to 48 people.
48 viewers.
46. 48. Aye. So, Abdi's turning up now to watch the end of the match. For have y'all been? You won.
I'm not surprised that they left at the start. It was awful.
You've won one of Richard Russell's kids. I don't think you can be selling that.
You won one of my kids last time we played.
I don't think that's something you can be betting on in a money match. I think that's pretty illegal. But we'll suss that out when it comes to it. I'm sure we can work some way. We not.
I mean, as long as it's not one that's on the spectrum.
Right, they should win the show.
If I've won the show, I will leave.
I'll park everything up. I'm trusting the table there, Graham.
Another excuse on top of his bad back.
You love that table, did you know?
No. I cleaned it.
Hey, you must have dragged it a bit away though.
Right.
The thing is, so
It's that triangle chalk. The thing is, you're going against the nap.
Aye. The thing is, that's what you always see it. Folk mowing up bars rolled off and going, I bet there could be anything on the table. Yeah. Finger marks, chalk,
dust.
Aye.
I mean, the thing,
yeah.
I didn't manage to do a deep clean today, which normally gets like 70% of the dust in the table, but dust plays a massive part.
Aye.
And that's why it's one of our, we ask members to cover the tables back up after they've used it, because dust gets everywhere.
Aye. The thing is, also, even if we're cleaning the tables, it's got to fall back down somewhere.
Yeah. And that's there's
Mitchell.
There's the tequila rosé.
Jesus Christ. Oh well, 14 all. Right. Looks like we're going all the way here.
That all that profit we've seen in the AGM. That's, you can literally see the number one donator right there.
Oh, no. I'll come back in a minute.
We apologise to the viewers for going a bit silent there. It's just
The big ginger-headed gentleman you just seen go past the camera, he came through and decided to offer us all shots.
it's a guy that's never needed a microphone in his life.
No, it wouldn't be allowed on the stream anyway. That's just, but I think you could have him and Russell on, but you would need to say it. No under 18s allowed. And
No under 18s.
It couldn't be recorded.
No. Yeah, it's one of them things where you record it, but then you've got to go through and delete the 2 hours of the 2 hour and 10 minute footage.
You take classify it. Stick it in the archive somewhere.
This is Tony playing with a bit of confidence now.
Aye.
I think he's going to play touch your bottom left.
Ooh, it's got away with it.
That way.
Oh, Scales rolling his head back. I think it's Russell Scales. You are not what the fans want. Ooh, Tony. Come on, then, Scales.
That's another one.
That's it. Why is he going to do so quick? I kind of need to split the bars open, but is he still on it? Like,
I think he gets away with playing.
Like, would you be playing that though?
That's poor. I would have used that ball to play, at least get rid of these two. I mean, I know you want to leave the ones closest to the black to get on the black.
I think he's seen the way Tony's playing, and he just thought, I've got to go for this. At the same time, this isn't an easy one, because he needs to try and get back up for that 2 yellows at the top. If he can play that and leave himself a decent angle on either yellow into middle or up the top, it needs to bounce. Something needs to bounce. Right, can he come round behind that red?
He's going to have to play this with a touch of bottom left. See, he's played that plain ball. That's why he's got the.
He's totaled. He's totaled. To be honest, it's not the worst because you can just come up behind it. It's probably better than leaving your.
Maybe
it's probably better than leaving yourself
a
shot at it. As long as he makes a contact.
Which he has. A good shot.
See.
Well, you can see that one in the middle, you know.
It's just controlling the white knee for Tony.
And he's left himself in no man's land. He's just.
I think he's
got that one in the middle, isn't he? But
he's just.
He'd prefer to have a nicer angle on it.
No, you've just got to wonder where the white bar's going if you played that in.
I think he's going into the yellows here if he plays this one on the right hand side.
The yellows aren't a perfect enough, so he's not really wanting to move them too much, especially at this time in the match. Okay, I think it's not too bad, but I think he's got to go for this in the corner, even if it rattles.
I think it's just you need to leave yourself the right side of the. That's poor.
Scales has got to take this chance now. No
yellows are there.
There's no. It's not hard, but. I don't know how Scales has managed to make a mess of that, but you can see they're both under pressure here. But I can see Tony just playing a safe.
I mean, it was
Tony.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! They're both at it.
I mean, these guys should be playing on a Wednesday.
The grassroots isn't that bad.
No, well, I think
would you play red on yellow, or would you just?
I think I would, yeah, but it depends on how it's sitting, you know, over the pocket. That's not too bad.
I think so. You wouldn't expect to miss this, but the way I've just watched them play.
Alright. That'll be.
Well, hopefully Tony gets this one. We'll get a decider. It's not been the best of standards, but it's been a tough match for them. Tony's got a split here, so if you can get a good split. Aye, Russell. If Graham loses this, that's a defeat for the scales and money matches. What will happen to him? How are you winning? Graham Scales out for the toilet break there. Tactical maybe.
Was it Cuba?
Oh, it's a dry break. No, the yellows are there, I'd say. Or even reds are there. So reds there, just that one in there.
Yeah, I think you'll.
Just
I
where
think
we're-
you'll take a.
One on the right
just because that
one on the,
yellow.
I
is
would go
on-
for the one on the right hand side of the block there. First, like
Aye.
where's he? If he's got that one in the middle, it's
Yeah.
not that bad a shot. But I
Like he can stun this one in the middle, can't he? And
think he's going to run it through. Would he?
ooh, but he needs to be on that,
Aye, I
middle.
think he just needs to. He needs to slow down. Kenny wants to go 100 mile an hour, but I think he's not left himself on it. I think the way you said it would have been better. I think he's run a bit too. Well, he's not went far enough even.
I think he's playing with a touch of side.
Just need to watch a block here.
He's played a load of side on that, but
Would you play this one at the bottom of it?
I think the way he wanted to go, he wanted to stun that one into the corner to
Aye.
play it and then come up for the top
If,
two, you know.
if he
But
plays this one, he goes up for the top two and leave that one to the side of the block.
he's got away with it.
Oh.
Got away with that.
He's got a bit of the scales luck.
But this isn't an easy shot.
No, if he can get this and he needs to get a decent angle. Has he got it though? If he can play this with a bit of side and he's just gonna have to take what he gets.
But you know, this is where Scales is dangerous. You know, with this scoreline, you don't expect him to miss
No,
because you can see.
but he's missed a few of these tonight with his last bar, and then he just needs to run this through, and then it's like because obviously this not go in the bottom right, so just play this, run this through, nice and soft, and then block in the middle. Oh, scale there again. Down to his knees. I thought he had it there. There's a few of them he's missed tonight. That's going to cost him, I think, if Tony does get through. But I think Tony's got. He's got away with it. Is he? Bridging.
See, Scales has got an edge, but that's. I mean, you can see from this angle, yeah, that cue ball's tight to the yellow.
Aye. And the
that's-
red is as well. Watching for the foul here.
We'll get a good view of this side on angle now. Just how high he's bridging up, you know.
It's not an easy shot, especially if we put some touch of side onto it, like he has there.
You see, it's with how small these tips are on a pool cue. You know, Scales is playing with like I think he plays with a 7.9mm tip. And
What would you do here? Would you? Would you try play that yellow down a bit of pace, and just hopefully the red comes out. If not, the yellows are all there, like, but I think you think of unless he plays one out.
I think he plays for another 2 shots.
Aye, it's not too bad. But I think if he hooks him again here, he's in control. I think if he comes off the side of this one, unless he goes for the.
I don't. I'd be playing this one near the middle, and I'd just be playing it down towards the red.
Aye.
Just to cover any angle for the red, you know. But
I'm not sure why he's played that. Like he's just opened the game up now. That was just covering the
Yeah.
ball. The one left hand couche
but
isn't helping him.
I think he's just thought of the pot there, just get rid of a ball.
But I think what's he got?
You see,
Didn't
if you're gonna play that shot, you play that with your first shot.
You should have played that with his 2 shots.
Aye.
See, Scales has just got to make sure he gets boot for this, isn't
I
he?
don't know what angle has he got on this ball?
I think if he screws back, there is a gap to get into, but it's risky. Say that you screw right back and you play the double.
I think I pinch a lot of the right hand side of that red.
Well, try to come up in between the
Yeah.
2 yellows next to it. It's just if you catch the yellow, see like that,
If he's played it with stun, I would have played it with screw.
you go through and tell me done it wrong.
Oh, I will. But we'll get a good angle of this now.
The Murphys are going to get about the Scales family luck. Nope. Can hear that shout from Mitchell McGrath. Come on, Tony.
And then Tony's got quite lucky there, I think.
Aye, definitely. The Scales, just did a Kenny's just not hot at the night. You watch them, the 4 frames are though, they're taking them out.
But you know, that shot he's played over the pot, he's tried to control it with all those yellows. It's one of them shots you just got to go right. You've got to rely on.
Well, that's with the shot I said when he played that yellow dude. Just if red goes in, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's your difficult bye to wide, then you could have played that iron at the top and still got the hook.
Yeah, but then that was the black. The black didn't go anywhere if he
No.
left the cube at the top of the table.
Aye. That's a risky for Tony here. Just needs to watch what he's doing.
But I would have taken that yellow down the rail because it's his toughest ball. He's on
It's
it
on
now.
it now,
But on these tables, you can always.
and he's still got that one at the top, and he's got to go back up for. It's not the best angles either. He just needs to get control of the cue ball. He's usually got the cue ball on a string, Tony, as well.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to be chasing it like he's getting away with it. Just needs to play this with it, but just right hand side, left hand side, come round for that, or would you just come all across the front of it?
I'd play it with bottom right.
Aye. Ooh. I would have played it softer, but
Yeah, I would have played that with bottom right. Just you can play it with the left hand side. It's just
aye. I would have tried
you'd have to play it soft.
Aye, but it's not coming. I would have came down the left hand side of the table and tried to hold for it. But I think if you can get the hook here, put the white on the side cushion. Just got to watch the double kiss coming back down the table. Oh, shot!
That's a shot. Where's the cue
Oh,
ball going?
where's the cue ball go?
Oh, Tony.
I've seen Scales mess these up though.
He's just got. You got to use your 2 shots here. Don't just go. Oh, it's a straight shot.
Just roll it.
Shot.
Oh well, folks, that's it. 16-14 to Graham against Tony McCallion. It wasn't the best I started to fry them. They did show glimpses of it, but they can definitely both play a lot better.
Aye, definitely.
The Scales family keep their 100% record. Russell wanna get rid of them now.
Well, you say there, Russell. We'll get a bit of live interview from the winner of tonight's challenge match.
Can I just say,
That was a struggle, like.
it wasn't your best, like.
I'm fucking sorry.
We apologise, folks.
Yeah.
I'm in a bit of pain from falling down the stairs.
Yes, we know.
today.
We've
My
been.
back is absolutely killing me.
He's,
It was
he
like
does-
that,
he does-
that yellow you missed in the corner. You just had to just yellow, black, and it was that one you missed in the corner.
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh,
There was a few I missed, and it was just like every time I bent over, my back was an absolute agony.
Russell saying you're getting disowned now. You think
Tony was unlucky there going in off like.
we're up to 52 viewers.
That's good. That's good.
We're bouncing between 30, towards the end of March. We got up to like 40.
No, that's good. It's, looking forward to tomorrow anyway. So.
Tomorrow should be a good day. It's just mind Abdi to check in the morning for 1:30.
The thing I've
The
got
finals
to watch,
day.
the thing is I've got to watch as well is if I'd won 16-5 there, nobody else would have played me again. I played that fucking bad. I played that bad that I might actually get somebody else to play now.
Aye. Hey, you might have played the skate, Russell. No, I've claimed that one. You're playing Russell. Somebody's going to get their end done. But, oh well. That's it, folks. See you later. I couldn't find out.